everyone. My name is E.J. Bassette, and I'm your host of In the Kitchen. We have a very special guest today, and I know her personally. She's my wife, Donna. Say hello to everyone, Donna.
Hello.
And Donna is coming today because she has a new book out, and her book is called The Dawson Twins by Way of Egypt. And so, first of all, it's a pleasure introducing you today, and it's a pleasure working with you on the show today. To share with the audience how many kids we have and where they are now and their names.
Well, we have 3 beautiful children. We've got Dina, who is now 28 and counting, beautiful young lady, and she is now going to school for a nurse practitioner. Okay. We have Mr. Donna Bassette, who is an electrical engineer and a brilliant child. And he's got a lot of energy, and he is 25. And then we have the baby of the bunch, Dominique, which we call her Nikki for short. And she is 22, and she is blossoming. She is about to graduate from college, and she's just a beautiful young lady.
All right, that's pretty nice. So we have 3 children. All of them are successful. A lot of people would like to know that about us, and we're very happy because all 5 of us have college degrees, which in this day and age is quite an accomplishment because they're all doing well and they've taken note of the things in life that we want to teach them. And that's the same for your book. Your book is trying to teach somebody something. Who is your book for, and what is it trying to teach?
Well, the book is primarily geared for middle school kids. So we're talking about 5th grade through 8th grade for the most part.
Okay.
And that's not to say that a younger child couldn't read it or read it with their family, or a little bit older child wouldn't enjoy it. But that's the main core of the book. Okay. But in terms of what is the book about, sure, it's about Egypt because it's called By Way of Egypt, but it's much more than that. Okay. The book is about life. And in this book, although the twins take all these adventures and things, they learn something from their adventures. Okay. They learn about community. They learn about self-sacrifice and the importance of helping one another and not just being selfish about what you want. Okay. If you want to accomplish something, and the importance of just loving one another, the importance of doing your best, the importance of being strong and staying physically fit, the importance of knowing about who you are, taking pride in who you are, and not being jealous of other people. It also talks about the differences between us and people far, far away, but also lets us know that we're really the same. Because as you read the story, the same types of trials and tribulations that the young lady Blossom, who they go to visit and become friends with, her dad is a soldier, and he worries about his son wanting to be just like him. Now, what son does not want to be like their dad? Right. So it's very much the same. And what father doesn't worry about his son getting hurt and want their child to be successful? So in that sense, it's very much the same. And Blossom looks up to her big brother. What child doesn't look up to their big brother? Right. So it's very much the same, but yet it's different. So you get to see both of those dichotomies.
Okay. So it's an adventure story.
It's an adventure story, and so the twins go back into ancient Egypt, and they get to experience what life is like in ancient Egypt, but they do it from an adventure sort of standpoint.
Now,
so it's not
written.
written.
Adventure. How do they go back? What do you mean they're going back?
Well, after the passing of their grandfather, they actually go down to Leland, Mississippi. They're from the Chicago area, and they go down to Leland, Mississippi to be with their grandmother, where there's a farm. And they go to help her with the farm after the passing of their grandfather. And so they learn about a little known family secret of their ancient ancestors. And that's why the subtitle is Tales of the Ancestors' Voices, because their ancestors talk to them and guide them, and they learn about who they are. And so they meet Salty, who is their ancestral guide, and he takes them back into time, into ancient Egypt. And so the young lady that they meet there, who's Lotus Blossom, and they call her Blossom for short, they actually become friends with her.
Okay.
She's 13 years old, just as they are, and they just start taking these adventures with her. They find themselves caught up in an Egyptian war. They have to make certain sacrifices. They help Blossom, try to save her brother and things like that. So I'm not going to tell the whole story because I want people to read it, but there's a lot of things in there that they have to survive in order to, and there's a trick to it, because if they learn the lessons in the story, then they actually get to meet their grandfather again and talk to him one last time.